Do you feel available time is not enough for you to accomplish everything that you want to? Do you always feel there is so much to do but you don't have time? You have to get involved into everything. Here is one tool to save you some time: default diary. Now sometimes we feel there is so much to do and I wish I had more time. Sometimes you are blank what to do next. Sometimes you get pulled into different priorities. Sometimes we feel I have been working throughout the entire day, I didn't rest for a minute, yet I don't know what I accomplished. Did I accomplish anything significant today? I think we should start thinking of time as money. We will start respecting our time more. Anyways, this video will help you free up some time from your schedule and accomplish more in same time. The tool that I'm going to talk about, the default diary, is a tool we are all aware of. We have seen it, we have used it for many years, right from our primary school days. We then called it timetable. Now let me explain. We had 7 to 8 different subjects in school: maths, science, language, history, etc. Even as a kid, we did fairly well in all the subjects, even if there were multiple subjects. This is all because of the timetable. However, today, even as grown-ups, more educated and more experienced, we as business owners face challenges handling 7 to 8 functions in our business. We get stressed, we miss out important stuff, we keep doing something more often than required and neglect something completely. Let's bring back timetable that managed your performance in 7 to 8 subjects in school to manage your performance in 7 to 8 functions in your business today. We just call it a default diary. In schools, they make timetable based on the importance of the subject and how much time would it be required to cover all the syllabus for the year. What should be the proportion of time allocation for every subject? Then they determine how many hours to teach every week and then distributed the time in the lectures of 1 hour each. Remember, when history lecture is over, that's over. We start learning biology in the next hour. We go by the clock. Once the timetable is already decided. We don't continue learning history lecture till we learn the entire history or just because there is something interesting in the story. Discipline of stopping on time is as important as starting on time. The process of making default diary is similar. List down different functions and activities you need to do on a weekly basis. You may want to limit such categories to 7 or 8. If the list is exhaustive, try and club the activities depending on the nature of the activities. Now allocate percentage of your time for each of the functions or the categories. Say sales 25%, production 20%, finance and accounts 10%, reviews 20%, marketing 10%, design 10%, admin 5%, like this. Importantly, also include the activities that you want to include, that is, you want to start doing them. And these are the activities that you haven't been doing earlier but you think you need to. Now, the third thing is calculate the number of hours for each category by multiplying the percentage by the total number of hours you plan to work per week. For example, I work 40 hours a week and want to dedicate 25% to sales. It means I should have 8 hours dedicated for sales in every week, that is 40 into 25%. Now distribute these time slots during the entire week. Some could just be once a week, some are done on a daily basis, some on alternate basis, alternate days, some are done at a stretch for few hours. Now club them together based on their nature. Some activities are not needed every week. in which case you can plan different activities in odd and even weeks. For example, one week I will review accounts receivable. In the next week, in the same time slot, I will review inventory. Now, ideally break down your day into 15-minute slots. That is, the minimum count is 15 minutes. Do not leave gaps in between. Of course, you can provide time for tea breaks, break for lunch, checking emails, planning, and these could be all done in 15-minute slots. That's why 15-minute slot is a good idea. Also keep some non-negotiable time slots for non-negotiable activities. Specifically consider developmental activities, that is working on business, planning, systematization, initiatives for improvements, etc. This is for non-negotiable time slot. These things are important but not urgent, which means they will add a lot of value if done, but the result is in future. Dedicate some time slots for such on-business activities. Now, while you make this default diary, put all your brain into use. Think through everything, but once you have made it, just follow as it is. Just go by the default diary and you won't deviate. When time for one activity is over, stop it and then start in the next activity as per the default diary. This way, you will also get into habit of accomplishing the task in time. Most business owners who did it have come back and told me that they have freed up their time from their calendar now, or at least they have some time to accomplish everything that they are set to. If you want to free up time, some time from your busy schedule, write to me and comment time in the comments, and I will work with you to create your default diary. See ya.